Tonight, we're going to celebrate the life of Britain's favourite East End bird. She's given us laughs.
That is Queen Vic property. That's naughty.
Love. The old dog. Tears. And tantrums.
You bitch! You cow! Oh, that was good.
They broke the mould when they made this one, so raise your glasses and get ready to say farewell, Pat. Patricia Louise Evans passed away on the 1st of January 2012. She was surrounded by her closest family who loved her more than she knew.
Mum.
In her 25 years on the square, she's given us some great memories.
I want to...
Pat Butcher is not only one of the most iconic soap characters ever, one of the most iconic TV characters.
Pan's portrayal of Pat is up there with all the best.
Pat's character is like huge for the nation, and she is the legend of soaps, isn't she?
Before we say see ya, babe, let's take a trip down memory lane to see how the lady became a legend. It's 1986. Robert Palmer's topping the charts, Rubik Cubes are stumping the nation, and Den and Ange are at the helm of the Vic.
Give it a rest, Ange.
Cue one feisty lady to hit the square. She had trouble written all over her.
Bit pricey, isn't it?
Hardly.
It's not.
And I can remember that first sequence when I walked through the square. I met up with Ian.
Just like your dad, aren't you? Honest Pete. Cheeky chappy's little boy, aren't you, love?
Oh, hang on, love. My mum told me never to talk to strange women.
What leapt out of me was the vivacity of the character. I mean, she was a good time girl.
Then he was.
From the moment that Pat walked into the square,
But we know you. It's been a good few years. Is that better?
not only was the history coming out, but the trouble that she caused.
Come and give your old mum a kiss, Simon.
Leave off, mummy.
I never imagined after that I'd be in the show for 25 and a half years.
Now I want you bitch, out of this square once and for all, and no repeat performances, understand?
Repeat performance? Huh? I haven't even started yet.
Pat was here to stay and keen to make a lasting impression.
I think as far as iconic TV characters go, you have to have a very strong identity. And with Pat Butcher, you've got the whole kit and caboodle going on.
So much so, there's no shortage of celebs ready to have a go at our Pat.
They call me Snake because I look like a pud that swallowed a bus.
Hey, Pat.
Can I interest either of you in a half share in a car lot?
Haute couture Pat has been gracing Walford's catwalk for a quarter of a century.
What you wearing? Something in PVC, no doubt.
Yeah, am I?
In the depths of the EastEnders wardrobe department, there's a collection of the most colourful clothes known to man.
I mean, look at you. You've had the same old style for the past 15 years, and it was old-fashioned back then. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got things to do. Pat's style is ludicrous.
Sure this looks okay? I don't know if I'd use the word stylish.
You're not wearing that, are you?
What's wrong with it?
It's like being punched in the face by a blancmange. It's just bizarre, but yet brilliant, and it works.
I've loved having that image because it's so different from me.
I see.
Many times, the costume department tried to get me into trousers.
Why?
And I said, Pat would never wear trousers.
Nestled between the leopard print and the lycra is Walford's answer to the crown jewels. Yes, Pat's earrings collection.
Whatever she's wearing, the earrings completely don't match.
You don't think they're a bit cheap?
Of course they are. Perfect for you.
I think Pat's earrings are part of a whole kind of bravado, daring you to kind of mock them.
Pat collected earrings like other women collected shoes.
I have to admit this, there were a couple of pairs in there that were mine.
The earrings are so important they led to one of the most shocking revelations in Albert Square history.
And if we're unhappy about something, we come right out and say it, yes? I don't like your earrings.
I beg your pardon?
None of them. I never have.
Crikey, Roy, that is below the belt. Like it or loathe it, her image turned heads and certainly attracted a man or two.
I'd never blame a lady.
I ain't no lady.
Pat's love life has been busy, I think it's fair to say.
Fancy continuing this tonight?
Oh, how could I resist?
Oh, you charmer.
Men do find her very attractive. The proof is in how many geezers she's had, isn't it?
He's past it and I still got what it takes.
Pat Butcher is the poor man's version of Elizabeth Taylor.
She's been Pat Harris.
Pat Beale?
Den Wicks.
Butcher. Is there another one?
And...
Evans!
I don't know if she had any other husbands. She might have. So she certainly had plenty of lovers.
Name the time, the place, and list the joys in store for me, and who knows what'll happen.
Meanwhile, can I tempt you?
I presume you mean a drink.
Easy, Tiger.
You look back at those early scenes and she was at it with everyone. She was at it with Pete, with Den Watt.
You and me on the odd occasion.
We were kids.
She slept with Den, the old dog.
But the only time that Pat really comes alive is when she's in the sack.
Oh, I think Pat's naughty.
A nice fresh salad of
EastEnders deserve a pat on the back for portraying the more mature person.
You could stay for the evening if you like.
Too late?
Or early.
Still enjoying a very healthy love life.
A woman of a certain age, a woman like me, has needs.
Needs?
Needs.
What sort of needs?
It might upset younger people at home who think that when you get past 50 that sort of thing doesn't happen anymore. But we've got news for them. It does.
We're both adults, we both know what I'm talking about.
Patrick, that was wild. I couldn't believe that. I mean, that was quite a sexy scene.
Ready for round two?
It's not good, I think, for young viewers if it's seen. That one has to draw the line out. So not too many details, I think.
I couldn't find a thing to wear.
Yeah. She might have done the old how's your father a few times, but there was only one man who had the key to Pat's heart. Pat!
What, are you, some sort of pilchard?
Wheeler dealer and East End geezer, Frank Butcher.
Hello, babe.
Pat and Frank were childhood sweethearts. They had a quickie in Clacton aged 16, and that bound them together for the rest of their lives.
Will you be my wife?
You're bloody right, I will. She just lost her heart to him. Apart from everything else she lost to him.
Their wedding was an EastEnders classic, the most talked about nuptials since Charles and Diana.
I'd like to introduce you to a very good friend of mine, Mrs. Frank Butcher!
We really, really enjoyed that episode. The whole thing was beautiful. And I can remember Gretchen doing a knees up. I think that would have been the most fulfilled moment of her life.
But Happily Ever After lasted only 4 years.
Sweetheart.
Don't you sweetheart me, Frank Butcher.
I'm done for, baby.
You just never, ever learn. I can murder you, Frank Butcher.
Money trouble got the better of the Butchers.
Well, some people get second mortgages.
Some people have got more credibility with the building society than we have.
Don't you use that tone with me. I'm only trying to be helpful.
Then say something useful.
And Frank did what he did best. He walked away.
Do you miss him?
Heartbroken and abandoned, it seemed unlikely she'd ever love again. But Cupid's arrow strikes when you least expect it.
Move from this car. I won't be responsible for my actions.
The circumstances in which she met Roy were strange in the first instance.
Mr. Evans.
Yes?
Sorry, Mr. Evans.
It's all right,
Pat Butcher
Simon.
deals on wheels, Walford.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
It won't be a pleasure, I can assure you.
She gave him a piece of her mind. Well, he was absolutely and utterly bowled over by this woman.
You see, my idiot son paid you good money for a car. I took a customer out in that car today. We got 3 miles and the engine blew up. I don't want you to say anything, Mr. Evans.
He liked this feisty lady who suddenly came into his office and started reading the riot act to him.
The rocky start developed into a rock-steady relationship. Pat's life was on the up.
Happy birthday, love.
What Pat settled for was security and niceness. I love you, Roy.
And I love you. Things should have been happier from that moment on for the two of them. But of course, life isn't always like that, and sadly, it wasn't to be.
On Christmas Day, 1995, the nation settled on their sofas to see Pat's life turn upside down.
Look who it is.
Hi, babe.
It was doomed as soon as Frank crossed the threshold.
I'm back now. And doesn't matter what he thinks or anybody else thinks, I know you still love me.
Why don't you just listen to her?
You shut your mouth, you pal, or I swear I'll shut it for you.
Oh, that's your solution.
That's my solution!
Pack it in, the pair of you!
I think there were always three people in that relationship. There was always Frank. There had to be.
Ah, right, well, I'll leave you to it.
Deep down, all that Pat wanted was Frank. And I think at times Roy felt like a poor substitute.
Sleep on the sofa tonight.
You're not walking away from me, not this time.
Roy, let me go!
My wife! Now do as I say!
You're frightening me! Get off me, Roy!
I haven't finished with you yet!
The affair became one of the biggest love sagas in TV history. The Pat, Roy, Frank and Peggy love rectangle lasted a decade. They were off.
Hi.
Right.
And on.
You don't know how much I've missed you.
Off.
You're a selfish man.
And on again.
Yeah, I'm missing you as well. It won't be long, then.
And so off they got married to the other two.
Oh, Ricky.
One more.
Oh, come on, love. We've got enough there.
Congratulations, Pat.
Even that didn't stop them.
You want me to?
Want you? I wouldn't want you if you came gift-wrapped in your birthday suit in a revolving bow tie.
You just knew that Pat and Frank were great in bed together.
What?
In a way that Pat and Roy probably weren't.
I always remember Pat's face when Frank tried to persuade her to have sex in an aeroplane toilet.
Don't even think about it.
With a love life this complicated, it was only a matter of time before the secret came out.
Really, honestly, Peggy thought that Frank was hers, that he'd forgotten about Pat. They both stabbed her in the heart. Oh. Hope you all enjoyed the fireworks. Good night.
A whopping 20 million people tuned in to watch Pat's life fall apart.
Roy!
Get up, Ruthier!
Pat and Frank was the greatest love story the show has ever seen. And even though other men were very important in Pat's life, I think it's Frank who's waiting for her at the pearly gates.
You can't cop off with that many